G'day Peter, Hayden here from Pacific Toyota up here in the lovely sunny Cairns. Mate, just want to run over this Land Cruiser with you. A bit before I do so, a bit about us. So Pacific Toyota, we run two large pre-owned vehicle yards here in Cairns. This one here is at our main location at 251 Mulgrave Road. Across the road we do have our Lexus of Cairns dealership, as well as our new vehicle showroom, which is just behind all the signs up there. Mate, we actually run one of the largest pre-owned vehicle operations under the Toyota banner for Queensland. I actually believe we're actually number one at this point in time. We're in the top 10 around Australia. Mate, I just want to go over this vehicle in complete detail, sort of point out any marks on the vehicle. I did go into the service books. It is an ex-government vehicle, so it was more used for commercial use, which you can see in the representation of the vehicle. It's very clean. You can see it hasn't been through any real muddy areas. It's more been purpose of the, I suppose, its practicality and ability to tow heavier weights. So, mate, just going to go around it in complete detail. So they fitted the genuine Toyota bull bar. That's another good thing about government vehicles, is that they are actually manufactured or uses a lot of genuine parts. In this case, the canopy is probably the only one that isn't. But as you can see by the bull bar, it's all nice and clean and tidy. You haven't got any major marks on these front bumpers here. They've all been really well looked after. Like I said, I'm pretty confident this vehicle has just been used for its ability to tow and weight capacities. Just coming across the front bonnet, it is a little bit wet at the moment, but any marks I will point out. And it has had some foliage drop on it from a tree that's sitting just next to it. So we'll have to get all that nice and cleaned up. But it does run the new shape bonnet on it, meaning that it's got the updated safety system, auto locking hubs as well throughout the vehicle, and a taller fifth gear as well. So I'm just sort of coming around all the condition of the vehicle, around all the areas here. Tread on the tyres, mate, plenty of tread, so you're not going to be up for a set of tyres anytime soon. Like I said, just want to get in and around. As you can see, it's not caked with mud. You can really tell from these areas whether the car's been used as a serious off-roader, as all these things would be stained from the dirt. But like I said, it's all very nice and clean and tidy. It's very hard for me to fault. As you can see through there, got the nice genuine alloys on it. Just going to continue up the paintwork on the vehicle. All really well looked after. Because it's the GXL model, you get the little chrome I suppose finish around the seals. Just coming around that bodywork there, and then back through. Just going to zoom back a bit so you can sort of see the whole door there. Like I said, mate, this car is very immaculate. It's well looked after. Just coming through the door cards here on the inside, all really well looked after. Very clean vehicle. Like I said, it's a real credit to previous owners. The good thing about government vehicles is they're very strict on servicing as well, which you'll see by the service books when I get to it. But this car, it certainly hasn't been a major off-roader. As you can see through there, all nice and clean and tidy. All very clean. I will go over the service books very shortly. I'll go over the seating. As you can see, there's no major marks or stains. It's all really well looked after. The service history on the vehicle. So Ian Way Toyota, which is Rockhampton, did the 10,000. They did the 20,000 kilometre service. They did the, I missed one there, 20. Yep, they've done the 30. They've also done the 40. They've done the 50. 60, 70, then goes to our Ultra Tune. Sorry, it went to Ultra Tune at 69,000. No, sorry, it went to Ultra Tune at 61,000. Then through to 69,000. Ultra Tune again at 81,000. Ultra Tune again at 90. Dion's Mechanical Services at 99. Dion's again at 109. Which should bring us up to speed going by the clock. Yes, that is correct. So once again, just the flooring all through there, all really well looked after. Just working my way down the canopy. So it's got a little toolbox. I'm assuming a toolbox in the front there. Nice little compartment. Obviously it's had stuff sitting in there, so vibrations over time have marked that, but nothing a nice little rubber mat wouldn't fix. Once again, plenty of tread on the tyres. You're not going to be up for a set of tyres anytime soon. This is probably a very good part through here. As you can see how clean the top of the chassis is, all in there. Very clean. This is the areas where you tend to see lots of mud build up, but to see just a couple of bits of dust, that's really just road grime sitting in there. You know, the odd side of things. As you can see by the exhaust, nice and clean. You can tell that the car hasn't really been on any beach work based on that. They're usually the first to start a bit of corrosion, which is nothing bad for an exhaust, but it's just because they're steel. Got the big fiberglass canopy there. Just going to open it up. It's got a real nice big rubber mat as well lining the floor, which is handy. With the drawer system, I'm not sure whether it's actually fitted in, but it is quite practical. There's even some extra storage in the front for, I suppose, items you'd have more consistent and want to stay in the car. Drawer, very large. As you can see through there, I'm sort of just going to go side on from the car. It's very deep. It's not a small one by any chance, and it's still probably about a half a foot to a foot still within the casing as well. On top, it's got marine carpet as well, so quite practical, easy to use, all-rounder, very good vehicle. Just going to continue my way around the vehicle to the back. So you've got your spare tyre on there. The spare tyre is not brand new, but still plenty of tread. You've got your tow bar down there, so all in all, great vehicle. And sort of your canopy and your roof rack on top. Just through the back again, just another angle of seeing the nice big drawer that's sitting in there. There is LED lighting by the looks of things on the top as well, as you can see there. So very good. The plug that's on it looks like it's a 7-pin round, but a large one, as you can see just there. There was a bit of dust in that one. Once again, coming around, you got your fuel filler just there, and then as well another little storage box as well on this side. So all in all, very practical. I'm just going to do one last open up of this canopy so you can sort of see inside it. Just a bit of a better angle there. It's an all-round great car, good setup. They're not cheap, these AWL canopies, from memory. When I was doing new cars, the quotes never used to come back that cheap. Back to the bodywork on the vehicle itself. So there is one little ding just down here that I found. Just going to get the camera to focus in. But all in all, nothing too major. Just sort of going to look through there so you can see the chassis as well. All very nice and clean and tidy. Just going to work my way down the vehicle. Like I said, it's a very clean car. It hasn't been used as an off-road or a hobby car. It's been used for commercial use. Obviously government issued vehicle. Once again, nice and clean and tidy all in around here. Great vehicle, very good vehicle. So once again, plenty of tread, which I didn't run over just then. There's a bit of discoloration on the hubs, which is usually from sunlight, so you do have that there. Just going to jump on inside the vehicle, sort of turn it on. You do have the Redarc electric brake controllers as well fitted to this one. There we go. Current kilometres, going to turn it on. So you got 110,631 on the clock. Servicing is fully up to speed. The next service isn't due till 120,000 Ks, so all nice and handy in that sense. You do have your cruise control on these as well, so which is nice and handy. Your radio, which is all Bluetooth connectivity. Clock, it's only the GXL that you get the clock in these, which is quite handy. Air conditioning, aerial, 12-volt power supply. You've got your full drive gear selected down here, obviously between H2 to H4 and then down to low 4. Carpet's all in good condition. I will pop the bonnet on the vehicle as well. Keys is quite handy as well, so you've got 2 remotes. You've got all the keys for your canopy, 2 keys for the car. So you've got a whole collection of keys there for you. I'm just going to go open this bonnet up. I've got the engine running. at this point in time. There you are. You can see it's all nice and clean and tidy. Really well looked after. Dual battery system in there as well. Mate, all round great vehicle. Really well looked after. I'm just going to do sort of one last wide angle view. Okie dokie. Well, thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, give us a call on 0410 839 933. Thank you.